Hello and welcome to D&D on DDO Cast. We are some Dungeons & Dragons online players, and we thank you for joining us today as we're going to play some 5th edition D&D. We're using the virtual tabletop Fantasy Grounds Unity. You can visit fantasygrounds.com or at fantasygrounds2 on Twitter to learn more. This is Tomb of Annihilation. I'm your dungeon master and host, Patrick. Thanks for joining us. If you're listening live, feel free to participate and give the players buffs or debuffs as you choose. If you're listening to this
Buffs are
recorded,
preferred.
depends on by who. In any case, if you're listening to this after the fact, you can join us on twitch.tv/DDOcast and do that there. We'll meet the players and then we'll dive back in, and we'll start with Alexia.
Hello, folks. This is Alexia. I am a artificer and custom lineage.
And Beavis.
Oh, I am playing Raggle Flickeraxe, a dwarven knowledge cleric.
And who's next on my list? Dyne.
Hi, this is Alex, and I'm playing Dyne, the Emerald Dragonborn rogue.
Geez, aren't you out of inspirations here yet, Fire?
Yes, no, I am.
Fahada.
Hi, my name's Fahada Thistlewald. I'm a variant human female from the land of Chondath on the edge of Chondlewood, and I am a 3rd level ranger.
And Grub.
Hi, I'm Grub, and I'm a custom lineage bear totem barbarian. And I spent a lot of time in the canoe last time contemplating something, and I think we should change Jhax's subclass into nerdbarian instead of knowledge barbarian.
I approve.
That's awesome.
And Naldarai.
Hello, I am Naldarai. I'm an Eladrin elf, clockwork soul sorcerer.
And Jhax will not be joining us today, unfortunately, but we will maybe use his character as bait or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You mean the usual?
Something like that. Right, I think I got everyone's inspiration covered. I have this as day 36, and you are supposed to meet Artis Simber in the 43 to 53 range.
Okay, so I guess that means we better get going.
Yep,
Well,
sounds
Camp
like it.
Righteous is the place you just left.
Yeah, but do we want to stay here for however many days for the goblins to come back and expecting us to stay there?
Okay, I thought we were meeting him at Vengeance's. It was Righteous?
Righteous, yeah.
Okay, I missed the dates. How long is it before he's going to show up?
It is day 36, and you plan on meeting him between days 43 and 53.
And how far is it further to Vengeance?
Assuming you don't get lost, 2 days.
Since
We
it's
have
going
plenty of
down
time to get to Vengeance and come back.
Yeah,
So
that's probably the better choice.
So we can get Annette where she's supposed to go.
Annette is that's
Undril.
Undril, not Annette.
Undril.
Annette wants
Yeah.
to go to the basin, which is just south of the Vengeance.
Yep, but we can set her up in Camp Vengeance and then come back.
Correct.
So that way she's safe in Camp Vengeance. While we come back to Camp Righteous and meet Artis Simber.
That is possible, yes.
Yeah, let's go.
And we could even go to Camp Vengeance, spend a day or two in the basin, and then come back. When I say a day or two, I mean literally a day or two, because we wanted to come back not too long after that.
All right.
All right, let's move.
All right. So you're gonna go to Camp Vengeance, right?
Yes.
Some dice
Yes.
out. So with all the stuff that you've done, day 30, you'll be on the boats for day 36, but not go anywhere any farther
Okay.
on the map. So the next day will be 37. And I don't remember who were you. Did you have someone that was making the
Fahada.
Fahada.
Fahada? Okay.
And do we get a long rest?
Yes. I will give you a long rest. Resting?
I also give everybody
Rest.
good berries before we have a long rest. So I don't know if you remember that, but
Yeah, I
we
think
have stuff
people
to
have
eat.
good berries marked. So
Yes.
Yeah, in our we have an effect that says who's got the extra good berries to use to feed somebody if they're if they're unconscious or something like that.
right. Right. So I'll take your survival checks.
Ooh.
That was bad.
Why don't you give it to me in the tower so you don't know your result?
Oh. Okay. You want me to do it again?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. I have to find the tower. There it is.
Okay. So you're boating down the river and the streams and stuff, and you find yourself back at Camp Righteous.
This
And
is
how long did that
not-
take?
This is
The day. Functionally enough of the day that you're still in that square.
Wait, so we went down the river, then back up the river?
Well, the river is not a straight line highway of river. It's a tangled mess of tributaries and offshoots.
so we ended up back up here because Fraggle, didn't you say you needed to buy some supplies?
No, I'm good.
I mean,
No,
I mean-
I found some bones. I'm good.
so we really didn't have to come back here? Oops. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Wait. Why did we get lost? I'm confused.
We're not lost. I thought you said you needed supplies.
So today, make the roll with advantage, Fahada.
Okay.
That was not with advantage, so roll it again.
Oh, I hit the advantage button.
I don't know. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Today is pretty rainy.
But it was raining every day.
Yeah. All right, day 39. Go ahead and make your survival check. And roll it again. Okay. Through the foliage, you see a crude timber fortification, a walled compound with watchtowers and tents inside it, encircled by a ditch bristling with sharpened stakes. A large gatehouse faces the river, on the shore of which are 4 rowboats tied to a wooden post. Scattered around the fort are piles of charred human corpses and flayed animal carcasses, swarming with flies.
Oh my goodness. Scattered around the fort, but not in the fort. Around the fort?
Right.
Does it look like they were killed by people in the fort, or does this look like it was the denizens of the fort?
Or
Did
they
you just
undead?
wait? What?
Are these the dead bodies of the people in the fort? You know, the
No.
Silver Flame? Or...
No,
Okay.
there's activity in the fort. These are
Okay, that's it wasn't clear.
So you can make a was it medicine? Yeah, you can make a medicine check if you want to know more about the bodies.
I'm proficient in that.
Okay.
Ooh, look at those bodies. I think they were burned because they were, zombies or something.
Can we just keep floating by?
That's the camp we're going to, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, it is. Okay. Well, we know that there are zombies around here, so great.
I mean, there's
They're
zombies
not.
around. There's zombies
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, just to make sure these aren't moving. They're all burned, right?
Welcome to Zombie Island.
Probably need to turn some light on. I'm just gonna put you guys on here if you want to move around, kind of a thing. So the camp is ringed by a 20-foot deep ditch lined with sharpened stakes and a 12-foot high log palisade. The ditch is filled with muddy water, making it very difficult to tell how deep it is. And the gate is currently closed.
Should we let Undril do the talking since she was expected?
Agreed.
Does she want to walk up there first? Look at her, ask her.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, she'll go in first. Sorry, I'm just reading. There are watchtowers around. So Undril will go up to the gate and ask for entry. And identify
Following her.
Sure. Identify herself as a member of the group of the Templars, the Order of the Gauntlet. And I believe, let me double check. The guards tell you have to wait. They need to get a captain to let you in. And a Captain Pern Salhana, a female human, comes and opens the gate, orders the gate opened for you.
Thank you.
And once everyone's inside, they close the gate. Right. So the camp is just, so you've been in the jungle a bunch and you're accustomed to bugs and mosquitoes. This is bad. There are puddles everywhere. There's just a bunch of bugs around. Let's see. What are you doing over here?
Hmm?
I don't know what that's doing. I didn't touch it.
Cool. I will take let's see, if anyone wants to make a medicine check, you can do that. You can also do a religion check. Do one or both of them at your discretion.
I'm proficient in both, whichever one would be better.
They're for two different things, so you can roll both.
For what?
Religion?
I don't have either of those.
I'm not proficient, but
I'll try.
I'll see what I remember. I can hit the thing.
And I can also take a nature check if you're proficient with it. So using your medicine skills, you'll identify the two circular tents as field hospital tents. They are basically full. There is an animal pen in the southeast corner. That Fahada, you can tell that it is built for pigs.
Okay.
But is currently being occupied by 4 goats who look very sick.
Oh no! I start to walk over there.
Okay. Let's see.
Welcome to Camp Awful.
Seriously, these people have no idea what the hell they're doing.
Or they don't have the manpower because of people being injured or sick already.
Yeah, but you should just get rid of puddles of stagnant water. I mean,
Uh,
They mentioned that both of the hospital tents are full of people that are injured or sick. We don't know which yet.
They're little of both. So you can investigate that further if you would like. Your religion checks tell you that the tent in the center is the command tent. And Perrin asks you to meet with the commander.
All right, sure.
You also she doesn't tell you like you have to like do it immediately, but she does post some men to kind of watch over you at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
What time of day is it? Grubby asks.
What was that?
What time of day is it?
Towards the end of the day. Evening.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the medical tents and see what people are dying from,
Okay,
or if
Can
I could
I
help.
sure.
can I tell what's wrong with the goats too?
Sure, you can look at the goats. Give me well, you already gave me checks. I'll accept your check from earlier. So the tents, there are acolytes tending the sick, but you can tell that they are themselves sick and exhausted. Sister Sias is the person in charge of the healing. There
Mr.
are
Okay.
there are yeah, so it's mostly sick and dying soldiers. It's mostly illness and disease, not not having been hurt by the creatures attacking. Although there are some of those injuries.
Okay. Well, if I sleep a night, I could
Did you already sleep?
prep a spell to
He means
cure
that he needs to
disease.
change his spells.
Oh.
Yeah. If they need help.
Are you talking to Sister Sias?
Yeah.
Help would be greatly appreciated. Even just they're so exhausted that they can't make effective use of their healing magic. Even just potions of healing or magical healing would be of benefit.
And how many
Oh.
people are it that need to have magical healing?
There's 5 in one tent and 4 in another.
Okay.
This sounds
Yeah.
like a job for good berries.
That at least gives them food.
Well, I have prayer of healing that can hit 6 people at once. And if I swap a spell, I could learn Lesser Restoration, which would let me heal or cure disease. No.
I have Lesser Restoration,
Excellent.
so I can help with it after I finish. After we talk to the commander.
Yep.
Do you want to do it after you talk to the commander?
I mean, I don't mind doing it now if
You can do it
Yeah,
now.
I
You're not
wasn't-
in a time crunch.
Okay. Okay, then yeah, I'll do it now.
So how many?
I will use both uses that I have for it, which means I will not give aid to anybody for tomorrow.
Okay.
And actually, I can spend sorcery points to make it go up to 4 uses. Believe. Let me double check. Nope, 3. So I can do
Okay.
3 of them today.
Okay. The acolytes are greatly appreciative of what you have provided, and it does have a meaningful impact on the sick people there.
Do they need actual healing? Prayer of healing?
Yes, that would help.
Okay, and I'll drop some of those too.
Do we also want to pass some of the good berries that we have that
Eh.
we were holding?
Eh.
You can only do one.
But it's also food that's not contaminated.
Well, that's true. That's fair.
Yeah, I think we should use at least the extra ones that we had.
Yeah, the 3 that we have or whatever that are extras that we get every day, we can at least hand those to them so that they have food.
It's food. It's some magical healing.
Yeah. If necessary, if all of the things that the other people who are better healers than I do, if more people continue to need more, I will certainly use the remaining spells that I have to help people.
Hey, Grub and Bojaxxx, do you want to just pitch in on guarding, like manning the towers and stuff?
Sure.
It's about
If
probably
that's
what
if
we
they
got.
want us to, they may not want us to be their guards though.
And they don't know us.
Sure. I mean, we'll ask.
Yeah, we'll volunteer to man the walls if they want us to.
Yes, they will accept that. As you can see, their numbers are dwindling, and two of the guard towers are actually only being manned by one person instead of two. Pern is very appreciative of your aid in this regard. After
Glad to know.
Underl has to give you kind of a recommendation, as it were, right?
Sure.
Do we ever figure out why these people got sick?
You did not, but you can make a medicine check to find that out.
Okay. Tower?
Yes, please.
So Sister Sirik doesn't know?
Are you asking, or are you trying to figure out for yourself?
Well, I'm going to ask her first, and then if she doesn't know or whatever, I'm going to look around, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the insects and the bugs carrying disease.
Oh. Should probably, have smoky fires or something to scare them away, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Doesn't do it.
Ward 'em off.
Doesn't do it.
Not enough.
Huh.
You are a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
Let me look at.
And we have these insect repellent blocks
Mm-hmm.
that burn like some sort of smoke that keeps the bugs away, correct?
Yes,
Mhm.
for like 8
But it's
hours.
enough for us. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily cover the size of the camp very well, is what they were
Right.
saying.
Right,
No,
but
but it
at
might
least
get the tents.
drop one in each tent or
Yeah.
whatever if they really want them. But I only have 2, so
I've got 5.
Let me see. I've
Wow.
got some too. Let me see what I've got.
I will accept a history check or something revolving that you can convince me would give you information about architecture or engineering.
I have stone cunning because I'm a dwarf.
Sure, it's not stone though.
Oh, okay. I'm proficient in history anyways, so
right.
Okay.
Does this have something to do with using the blocks in the tents?
The history? No.
Okay.
Anyone can make this check.
Okay. In that case,
I'm still at the goat, so I'm not there.
Which check is it that we need to make?
History.
History. Oof. Well, I'll give it a try. Ooh.
Nobody talks about that shit in the bar.
I mean, at least you didn't roll a natural one.
Oh.
I don't know. I towered.
That'll teach you.
I kind of wander around a little bit, and I notice that there seems to be something under the palisade that's impeding drainage. And so I kind of point that out to people. What happened here? Why is this blocked?
None of like, look, lady, we built walls and a defense because we get attacked constantly. That's what happened to Camp Righteous.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to take a look around and try to use my um, investigation and so on, and my uh, understanding of building things, and see if I can figure out a better way to make this work, and then use my tinker's tools to fix it.
It's not something you can fix, Tash.
Well,
It's an
shucks.
It's an engineering flaw of the fort.
You couldn't just dig like a hole.
Yeah, can we do a dry well?
Yeah.
That would probably take a lot of work.
Else
Make it
that or be sick all the time.
Make a Chimerian drain.
Does your character even know what that is?
Maybe.
Dry wells are pretty common in the country. They always have been.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm proficient in mason's tools, and I have stone cutting or whatever if that'll help.
I mean,
not
you're just
necessarily
talking to basic guards at this point, so
Yeah. Well, we're talking amongst ourselves. How can we fix
sure.
this? Can't dig like a hole under the fence to drain the water?
The challenge with the holes under things is that things come up through them. However, the water around here, the water table is what we need to get moved. So maybe even getting a way to get the water that's in the moat around this to drain at least enough to give flow away from the fort would be helpful. And if we can raise in some way, start raising up the level of the ground inside, that might help too. But again, if the water's not flowing, we need to get the water moving.
Is this place built in a depression?
No.
I'd hope not.
It's just that the way that they constructed the fort, they impeded their drainage.
Okay.
Like the rampart under the palisade is impeding the drainage.
In that case, you might be able to poison the standing water so there's no bugs in it or something. We have a ranger. She might know.
The problem with that is that it rains so often that it doesn't. That would be very difficult to do.
Well, guys, I'm the wrong kind of green for this.
I mean, I might be able to help with something like this if we wait a couple of years, but I'm not there yet.
I'm out by the goat pen. Do I know what's wrong with the goats?
I just sent you a message.
I heard so. Oh.
It's just disease like the other people here.
Okay.
Like they have created a breeding ground for bugs that carry disease.
Okay. Well, I would suggest that we fill in the pond, the standing water with dirt. And
that's a temporary solution at best.
Correct, but that's what we
drainage.
Start with probably. And then I think that we probably need to somehow create drainage out of the fort. And can I look around for like ideas of where the drainage could go?
The
Yes, but
so here's the
yes, but I'm the ranger,
here's the
so I
short
can maybe
answer,
roll
the
on
short
that.
metagamey answer. Like there is nothing that you can do to change the fact that this is a poorly constructed fort and a stupid ass place to build a fort.
Okay,
Like this is
that will save us some time.
yeah, this is
Okay.
just information to illustrate the fact that these people have no idea how to wage a war in a jungle. Like
Can we educate them?
you,
And they can handle it themselves?
well, I think this analogy will kind of help answer that question. These people know less about fighting a war in the jungle than the U.S. did in Vietnam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard in the
Okay.
bar that we're tight on time and probably need to get the hell out of here soon.
It's the end of the day, anyways. And I did just remember something important. I can convert my level 1 spell slots into sorcery points and then turn those into more level 2 spell slots.
Sure.
I can heal
Yeah.
another 2 people.
Cool. Dyne, you see what look like a bunch of tents for housing soldiers. There's also what looks like
Okay.
latrines in the back in the northwest corner. If you would like to investigate either of those things further.
I mean, like is an interesting term. I might have to make use of the latrines and see what's wrong when I'm there, but then I'll check out the tents and see if
So you're going
what
to the
the
latrine
ratio
first?
of having people. Yeah, I get to drop
Okay.
off a pellet.
Before you get too close, actually, give me a nature check. Or
Sure.
survival.
Sure. Same thing. Yeah.
Excellent. So you kind of look at the structures. We'll say that you're there to look at the structures. So these are perhaps the most poorly constructed thing in the camp. Now, it's not to say that the latrines are not well built and, like, to quote, code, if you will. However, you can tell that the daily raining, they are waterlogged and, in fact, have been overflown with the water, and the contents have been flushed around the camp.
Well, no wonder everybody's sick.
Additionally, the wooden structures are sinking into the ground and look like they might collapse.
I've been to this place before.
I'm concerned.
So was I. I'll share that with my compatriots. Hey guys, I'm gonna go elsewhere.
Sounds like we need to tell the commander that they have a structural problem here that they need to get addressed. They can call for help to get that, and we need to get out of here before we get sick.
The tents look like they're intended to house about 4 people. Oh, actually, give me an investigation check for this.
Sure. Okay.
I'm sure you'll.
In the tower?
Well, I was looking for Dyne since he's the one actually investigating the tents. He's probably gonna knock this out of the park since he's got like double proficiency and psychic dice and all that stuff.
Go, 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 Dyne, go.
Right. So these are intended to house 4 people. They have log floors to keep above the mud and reed-filled cloth mattresses. However, the material of the tents is riddled with mildew and fungus. Dampness is clearly seeping up through the floors. And you just see all sorts of vermin in the mattresses.
Oh,
Not a 5-star hotel.
let's get out of here.
It's late, but let's get a little bit up the river because we're on a really tight timeline.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
out of here.
They will not open the gates for you.
You mean like they won't let us out, or we have to open it up ourselves?
No, like they're not allowing you to open the gates. The gates are only opened by command of Commander Breakbone or Captains Firebeard or Salhana.
We still have to go and meet with the captain.
Let's do that.
Okay. So you go into the command tent?
Yes.
I mean, sure.
Let me find the right little spot.
I'm just hoping it's not as bad as the rest of the camp.
I mean that this tent has the same problem as all of the tents, right? Like they're
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
hopefully not as bad as the sleeping tents or the latrine.
I mean it's not better. Commander Breakbone is a human male who is hunched over a table, and he has been talking with Undril, and getting the report and letters from her. You recognize Captain Perne Salhana, and there's another captain, presumably Ord Firebeard. Captain Breakbone sees you enter. Says, welcome. Welcome to Camp Vengeance.
Well, I'm keeping quiet and let the guy who has charisma speak.
Mm-hmm.
He introduces himself as Commander Breakbone. He introduces the captains. And you already know Undril. He thanks you for escorting Undril here.
You're welcome.
Is there a reward?
No.
What?
The thanks of the order.
We need to meet someone back up at Camp Vengeance on a really urgent timeline. Is there any
Righteous.
chance you can
Camp
let us back?
Righteous.
Righteous, sorry. Righteous, sorry. Any chance you could open up the gates and let us get on our way tonight?
My understanding is you arrived by boat?
Correct.
Yes.
Well, canoe. They're not boats.
I have urgent dispatches that must be sent to Port Niranzaru and 6 soldiers to send. I would like for you to take them back.
I don't think we have enough room in our boats to be able to take all of the sick. Also, we did spend some time tending to the sick, and I managed to aid a number of them that were sick.
Well, that is helpful. However, I still need these dispatches sent back to Port Niranzaru.
Are the dispatches on paper?
Yes.
I would think could take them when we would take them to who you need to when we have an opportunity to get there. But we do have to get to Camp Righteous first.
Which is on the way.
I was just going to
It's on
ask,
it.
where is this
Yes.
located?
Port
This
Niranzaru?
is-
It's the port you started at.
Yeah, it's back up to the northeast from where we are now.
So it's on the way, so we can
Yeah,
get
but
both, right?
there's a difference of 2 days to go to Camp Righteous and, what was it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 10 minimum to go up to Port Nianzaro from Camp Righteous? Or from Vengeance?
Oh, but it sounds like they can't really get the dispatches there very quickly anyway, so the fact that it'll take us a while is par
But
for
we
the
are also
course.
planning on doing stuff in the basin south of Camp Vengeance as well.
We can't spend 20 days to get there and back. We were on a timeline for the disease as well, the wasting sickness.
Is that what you're telling him?
No, that's between us.
Okay.
Well, if we need to get out of here, we can just take the papers with us. Like, it's not like they got a better chance of getting back than getting back there without
He
it.
wants us to take troops with us.
Well,
Yeah, we can't really take the people with us. Besides, the troops are mostly healed up now anyway.
I mean,
Yeah, they're going to be sick again.
Everybody's going to be sick again because this place was poorly built.
Yep.
They're not going to listen to us, so
Apparently not.
So what are you gonna tell him?
We will take your dispatches, but not the people. We just don't have room.
And really looks like you need the help here more than we do.
Breakbone looks down at his papers. Says, then I am sorry. Guards, arrest them. You will stand trial for insubordination during a military emergency. If you are found guilty, you will be stripped of your gear and tied to the trees in the forest and left for the carnivores or the undead.
all
He
right.
doesn't- Whoa. Excuse me.
Guards come in and draw their swords.
Do you have boats?
out loud.
I mean, we have canoes. I mean, how do you think we're going to get these people there?
Did we ask if they have boats?
They had 4 outside.
If you have boats, then you can come with us.
He
But
doesn't have men to
your
spare.
Your people don't have. We don't have room in the canoes to take them all.
Well, he has extra boats. So it looks like Dyne is getting ready to fight.
Because I don't recognize your authority, bub.
Yeah, we
Let's do
we
this.
don't work for you.
I will point out that by your count, Dyne, there's about 50 people in this fort.
Yeah, but most of them are trash.
Okay, what are other people going to do?
I mean, we don't really have it.
Leave?
Even if they're sick, there's too many of them for us to comfortably take. Especially since we just spent a while healing up some of them that were injured.
How many did he mean for us to take?
7.
Do you still need 7 taken? Now that we've healed up so many people.
Yes. I mean, 4 or 5. It doesn't. He still needs you to take people and messages. I'm not going to worry about the number here.
Well, I mean, if he would have told us they had boats, then what the hell, man?
I told you they had boats. They had 4 boats out there.
After he said he was going to arrest us.
No, I told you that when you got here. Part of the description.
Oh, whatever.
So, what are not Dyne doing?
I said what I said. Like, do you have boats?
Yes, we have boats.
That was what I said.
But you're still being. There are still guards with drawn swords waiting to put you under arrest.
I say we put them in the boats and take them with us.
What is the timeline you need these things done? Because we do have things we were already working in the process of working through.
Immediately.
But we do not mind doing it.
No, it's immediate.
It's on the way.
this is no longer a discussion about like you're being arrested. So my question is, are you surrendering or are you preparing to fight?
I mean, I don't need anything in my hands to fight, so
Makes no
mean,
sense
the-
whatsoever.
The Temple of God will be very, very upset if you arrest me.
Commander Breakbone says, hopefully your god is understanding of the emergency we have and military situation we have here.
Your situation is engineering more than it is
Oh, it's way worse than engineering, Tash. It is not a stretch to say that these guys are up shit creek without a paddle.
Why don't they just all leave? You guys all just need to leave. You can't stay here. You're all gonna die.
So you're being arrested? You're still back to you're being arrested. Are you coming quietly or not? Like that's what I'm looking for here. They're, at this point, anything you're saying, they're just saying it'll wait till trial.
She's already said that we'll take the people and go. So let's just take the people and go.
I say through my psychic connection to Dyne, I say, what we do with them afterwards is none of their business. Let's just get out of here.
oh, we're getting out of here one way or the other.
What was her name?
I don't feel like dying to someone else's incompetence.
Sister Sias comes in and as commander, may I have a word with you? And the commander and the captains and Undril and Sister Sias go off in the corner and have a conversation. And when they come back, Commander Breakbone says, "You are free to go for services rendered to the fort."
All right then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Will they open?
Out of here.
Will they open the gates for us now?
Yes.
Wow.
Thanks, guys. It's nice visiting.
Thank you for your assistance. I say that to
Quote assistance.
no,
Oh,
not
okay.
to the commander.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Plebes.
We head to
Plebs,
the boats as fast as possible and head out.
Get out of here.
It's probably a wise move.
Are we
Now,
taking
where
their
is
boats?
Zanete?
With you.
Can we
Anete,
take the
River, and
goats?
Flask are all with you.
Can we take the goats?
I
They won't fit in the canoes.
don't think they would appreciate that. You
I don't think they're
they'd
going to fit in the
appreciate that.
boats.
That's also a problem.
Now, when
Okay.
they come back, do we still have to take the people, or did they talk him out of all
Oh,
that?
we're not coming back.
No.
Yeah.
No, they're letting you go.
Okay, good. Let's just get out of here.
Because you helped heal people and because you brought Underl, you are allowed to leave. On good terms.
How kind of them.
Yeah, but they may consider it on good terms. I'm not coming back here.
So, are we going to try to head into the basin, or are we going to up the river towards their camp?
Well, I think we're actually going to end here for the night, and can figure that out in the future.
I'm going to hire a writer when I get back.
Oh, what? A writer?
Writer?
Like,
One
oh,
who writes.
right.
Yeah.
To write what?
So they can write about our experiences down here.
Oh, okay.
What else going on in Chult?
Yeah, I see. Well, thanks for watching D&D on DDoCast. If you'd like to find more of our adventures, you can find them at DDoCast.com or the DDoCast YouTube and Twitch channels. We've been using Fantasy Grounds Unity. You can get started with your virtual tabletop gaming experience today at fantasygrounds.com or at fantasygrounds2 on Twitter. We like the program a lot, I'd say. This is not a paid ad or anything. We're just letting you know what we're using. But if you have an interest in that, that's where you can find it. You can follow me on Twitter at DDoCast. And you can check out DDoCast.com for our weekly Dido news and discussion show and more tabletop and gaming adventures. Anyone else want to plug anything?
Sure. Check out my Etsy store at either the amethystdragonfly.com or eldritchentertainment.com. And I run Rime of the Frost Maiden every month in whatever form on D&D night on DDO stream. Same time as tonight, 7 to 10. Except on the first of the month most of the time.
Eastern. First Sunday Eastern.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
you.
Good night.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.